being a perfectionist and a creative at the same time is, if you know, you know. All right. I want you to know that you can travel anywhere in the world that you want to. Should I introduce myself before I just dive into something random that I wrote today? Probably. I'm Ari. I'm a content creator. I've wanted to be a content creator since the year 2017, and I went through a lot of ups and downs mentally and emotionally leading up to getting here, where life is kind of evening out. I'm reaching this state of alignment with this version of myself that I'm excited to be, that I'm proud of, that I'm happy with. And now I feel this responsibility to talk about what I've been through and what I've created, and to help others with creating a life that they actually love, a life where they feel free to be the version of themselves that they want to be. Because I know what it's like to just to feel so much shame for who you're choosing to be, and to not have any ideas about how you can get out. But the truth is, you do have ideas about how you can get out, but you're like frozen, you're like stuck in your trauma response, and you like can't get through. But anyways, I don't want to talk about this stuff anymore because it definitely makes me a little bit uncomfortable, and we're here for peace and joy and love. So I wrote something today, and I am gonna read it to you. I want you to know that you can travel anywhere in the world that you want to. You can have an idea in your mind and then go. You can believe whatever you want to, and it will be. You can believe whatever you want to, and it will be. You have a mind, you have a heart, you have pens and paper and a phone, maybe, probably, to document your thoughts and your feelings, document your experiences, start noticing what thoughts and what emotions create what type of experience, and from there realize what types of thoughts you want to continue to think and what types of feelings you want to continue to feel, so you can continue to have experiences that match those thoughts and feelings. Because the mental and emotional plane precede the physical plane. Everything we're thinking and feeling is going to generate the experiences that we are experiencing. There were certain beliefs which a belief is just a thought that's been repeated multiple times. So there were certain thoughts that I was thinking, certain feelings that I was feeling, that brought me here. I also believe that my focus has so much to do with all of what the physical world is. I know there is a YouTuber that I watch her videos. She's an intuitive reader, and she's got these oracle cards and these tarot cards, and she's reading the energy. She's so good. She's got a mic set up, she's got her headphones, she has this really cool setup, and honestly, I mindlessly watch her videos. I don't even think, oh, I want to be a creator that has a microphone. I don't think I've ever felt that way. But here I am. I'm a content creator. I've got a microphone. I've got headphones. You don't need these things to be a content creator though. But these things have helped me to feel more like I'm a content creator. Here I am. You can believe whatever you want to, and it will be. So, believe that you'll be taken care of. Believe that life supports you as you make decisions. Know yourself as a collaborative being, here for love, harmony, joy, and peace. And watch as your entire world becomes that as a result of your will. So let's just take a couple moments and meditate on your highest vision of your life in this moment right now. What do you desire for yourself? What is it in this physical world that is easy for you to love? What experiences do you imagine yourself having and notice harmony and joy and peace rising in your being? Maybe you're getting some visions of those right now. Or maybe you're getting some visions of the things that are on the way to those things. I don't like to say that we get blocked. I don't know if you guys are new to that phrase or if you've heard it a bunch of times. I personally have heard it so many times. Oh, this block, we have to move this block. We're emotionally blocked or mentally blocked, or I've heard it a lot with manifesting money. They say there's money blocks. I say there are things that are on the way to that next thing. Like if you have a certain memory of something that comes up every time you're trying to manifest money, that's the thing that you go through in order to get to the manifestation. It's not a block. It's just there for you to go through it. It's not stopping you. It's kind of like a bridge. It's like a bridge appearing and it's there. It's on the way to your next destination. There's never lack. There's never, oh, I'm not in alignment with my manifestation. I'm not in alignment with what I want. You are always in alignment with what you want. You're always on your journey to the next manifestation. You're in a manifestation, generating thoughts and feelings and emotions, focus to bring the next manifestation into form. You're never not manifesting. You're always creating. You're a creative being. You're a magnetic being. Science shows us these things. And I know I said we were gonna like drop in kind of and like sort of meditate, whatever, but like I'm on a flow, okay? Like science, I gotta bring up the science for like one moment. I guess. I feel like everyone here though is like, yeah, we believe you, but like in case you don't, science, heartmathinstitute.org. There's a whole lot of information about the heart, and I think they're the ones that posted about the brain too. But basically, science has shown us that there is an electromagnetic field around the heart and around the brain. And electromagnetic means attractive, it means magnetic, and they measure and notice that when someone is feeling joy, their vibration is higher. The magnetic field is more attractive. So if you generate a feeling of joy and you mix that up with some thoughts of joy, maybe some visions of you, what are we doing here? Making $1 million, going to Europe, going to Japan, getting flowers brought to us, I don't know, whatever you want. Feeling the joy, visualizing the future, combine those two things, you are an energy and you're becoming magnetic to that. So you're gonna have it. And you're doing this, you've been doing this your entire life subconsciously. And you're aligning with my energy. I'm here in your reality to either teach you this for the first time, maybe you've never come across information like this, maybe you've been deep into information like this, and this is just another, I don't know, little tiny nail. I'm like showing up at your amazing belief system that you've been building about this reality, and it's just so pristine and so amazing. And I'm like, this picture frame is a little dusty. Let me like wipe it off for you. And I'm like, here, let me just do that for you. Okay, thanks for letting me in your house. You're basically doing that. Like anytime you interact with someone, you're letting them into your space, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, like they're getting in there. So be careful what you watch, be careful what you listen to, because that's all going to become more and more of what your reality is. And if you're tuning into me, It's gonna be you being a creator. It's gonna be you attracting the life of your wildest dreams. It's gonna be you becoming more confident, more powerful, more wealthy, more joyful, more excited, more energized, more colorful. Everything, all those things, all at once. Let's do it. Okay, I was gonna guide you for like a moment to meditate, but like, what's the difference between meditating and not meditating? Isn't it all just like we're basically in meditation? But like, I guess meditation to me is like, I'm gonna turn off the physical world and I'm gonna go into the mental and into the emotional and into the spiritual. And I'm gonna show up for them, for those planes. And I'm gonna see what's going on. So let's drop in. Let's do that. Okay. I'm gonna start with taking a deep breath. You can take a deep breath with me if you want to. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, felt so good. I'm gonna close my eyes. You could close your eyes too if you want to, or keep them open. Up to you. Taking another inhale together. Exhaling when you're ready. Notice anything that you can see from this space. Letting your body just feel what's here. Becoming filled with your sacred energy. Unlocking any places inside of you that are calling to be open for the highest good. All of this is in the highest good. All of this is in the highest good. All of me is for the highest good. I am in tune with my highest self. I am one with the highest light. I am love. Breathing in and feeling this vibration that you are naturally radiating out into the world. Feeling all that you are. Just breathe. You are perfect as you are in this space at this time. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. You are who you are, and who you are is light. Who you are is love. What am I here to create? What am I here to create? Continuing to feel this energy and see this vision. How special this moment is. Let life continue to be special. Place no barriers on what can happen to you and when it can happen, unless it's for your own safety or for your own highest good. Make sure the only barriers you place on your reality, barriers that you know are good for you. Unblock your blessings. Open up. Receive. Believe. Everything you've imagined yourself doing is possible. You are more capable than you will ever know while you're in this body. Transcend time and space, always, to connect with who you truly are. bringing that divine energy into the body, out into this world, remembering who you are. Starseed, light worker, channel, intuitive, psychic, guide, healer, shaman, sacred energy worker. Remember who you are. Music producer, creative, dancer, singer, actor. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Embody who you are. Be great. Be wonderful. Be exactly who you are in this moment. Breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth. Thank you so much for everything you've chosen, everything you've done, everything you've thought, everything you've felt. Thank you. Thank you to every version of you that showed up, that didn't show up, that felt all that you felt. I'm feeling all of you, and I'm grateful for all of you. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes. The spaces that you've allowed yourself to feel and experience during this time that we've had together are spaces that you can access anywhere, in any place, in any time, by yourself, with other people. You're not in need of a guide. You're not in need of a leader. The leader you're in need of is within you. So I hope you were able to deeply access those amazing parts of yourself, the parts of you that know who you are and feel confident about what you're on this earth to do. I'm just here to hold your hand and tell you it's not that everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, everything's gonna be okay, but like everything's gonna be really fucking spectacular and amazing. That's what I'm here to do. So thank you for allowing me to do that for you today. It's an amazing gift, and I'm so happy every time that I can do that. I have a story for you, a quick summary of the summary is sacred to me. It's my return to myself, my return to my joy, my return to my love. I had nothing when I lived in Florida. It felt like I had, or it looked like I had stuff, you know, I had a job, I had a car, I had an apartment, but I had nothing. Like I was just empty, kind of unfulfilled, lacking, but physically having, physically fine, physically safe, but that just wasn't right to me, you know? And so I left everything, filled a suitcase and a backpack, sold my car, sold my things, and to France. I went 1 month in France, a week in Milan, Italy, a month in Albania, some time in Germany, Austria, France, and I went all over. Came back to the United States, went all over the United States, and I don't like that I said came back, because it was really just a whole new country when I arrived. I had a whole new appreciation for everything. The gratitude that I feel right now is gratitude that I've been trying to access through writing gratitude lists. I remember years ago trying to write gratitude lists and being like, why don't I feel grateful for what I have? And it took tuning into my heart, really, because my heart told me where to go and what to do, and my heart healed itself. My heart brought itself into a higher vibration. I believe that we want to feel good. I believe that we want to feel happy, and sometimes what we've been taught in this body, what we've been taught in this world, can make us feel like we can direct the heart and kind of take over. It's like this other version of ourselves that kind of takes over, and then we get into the heart and we're like, no, I have a life to live. Like, that's your heart talking. Your heart's like, I'm alive. I'm in here. I'm not out there. I'm in here, and I have important things to communicate to you. So get in here and listen to me. And that's why meditation has always called me. Meditation has always been huge for me. And that's what helps me connect to myself. There are so many other ways to connect with yourself, but for me, meditation. And for me, that's why I like feel so passionate about sharing it. And that's why I stop and have you slow down with me and close your eyes with me, because I know that what I have in here isn't the same thing that you have in there, because what you have in there is so unique and so intricate and so amazing. And I know that we have that in common, but like the uniqueness that's in you and the uniqueness that's in me, I think they're probably vastly different. But I know that because there's something so amazing and so strong inside of me, I know that there's something so amazing and so strong inside of you. And I make these videos and I guide these meditations just in case you're someone like the past version of me that had no knowledge of the greatness that was in me, no idea of the way that I was capable of leading myself and taking care of myself. And I take you on these inner journeys to remind you of that, just in case you forgot. I have no idea if you did, but just the chance that you did. That's why I'm here. So I share with you these stories of these travels to show you I was someone that was once very disconnected from her heart. I was someone that was once not trusting my heart, and I was very sad a lot of the time, and I didn't really smile or laugh or sing or dance ever. And now I sing so much every day. I'm talking in funny accents. I'm doing all these things that a very happy version of me does, so that I'm like, oh, I'm happy, okay. And as someone who's been very, very unhappy, I feel the responsibility to share my journey and to share who I was and who I've become, just in case it helps someone. So yeah, my heart led me into doing things that were, what's your opinion of getting a one-way ticket and just going to a foreign country with a backpack and a suitcase? I did that, and that was a year ago, and now I'm here filming a video. I wasn't filming videos last year. I'm filming them now though, and this is something I want to do every single day. This is something that really lights me up and really excites me, and I want to do the things that light me up and excite me every day. And I hope the same for you. I hope you're doing something that lights you up every day. I hope you can find something that lights you up in every moment. I hope everything around you is giving energy to your light, not taking it away. I hope you feel poured into. I hope you feel loved. I hope you feel treasured. I hope you feel valued. I hope you know who you are. I hope you've been connecting deep within yourself in whatever ways you do that. I hope you do that every day. I hope you know that It should always feel good connecting with yourself. And if it doesn't feel good, then maybe that practice or that method of connecting with yourself isn't for you. There are so many ways to connect with yourself. Runners get into a meditative state. Gardeners get into a meditative state. Singers, dancers, people that have never meditated before get into a meditative state. People that have never done yoga before, I think you can get to the same connection with the divine in other ways. You know what I'm saying? And I think for me personally, it's just always felt good to connect with myself. And if it hasn't felt good, that's the inner being in me, the version of me that is guiding me to try a different way of connecting with myself, because I think it should always feel good to do the things that are healing and the things that are really for you. I think you just get into this flow with yourself, and the things that you've been taught are good for you. It's just this flow where the things that you've been taught are good for you are things that you want to do. Like, you want to eat healthy because it's the love that you have for yourself, within yourself, growing. And you realize, when I didn't really like myself and I wasn't enjoying the version of myself that I was choosing to be, it was so much harder to take care of myself. But now that I'm doing these things that I love, I gave up the things that I didn't. So there's so much love here. And now it's so much easier to take care of myself. It's so much easier to do the things that I love to do. And I don't have to discipline myself anymore. I don't have to tell myself what to do, because I end up doing the things that I love to do without really having to direct myself to do them. It's just this natural instinct. So get in touch with the earth, get in touch with the divine, get in touch with you. And if you need a way to do that, mirror work is popping into my head. Something in the air is remind them what mirror work is. That's a great way to connect with yourself. You can go in front of the mirror, look into your eyes. I started mirror work with saying, I accept you, I love you, I see you, stuff like that. Now which is kind of like a advanced version of mirror work in my opinion, because I was doing it for 2 years before I started doing this, but I just look in my eyes and say whatever on my mind. But you can try that too. And but yeah, there was a time in my life where looking myself in the eyes every time I passed by the mirror and acknowledging myself meant the world. It meant so much. And just saying, I accept you, I love you, I see you, it meant the world. And it was having a crazy impact on me. I remember I would notice a difference in my energy. I would notice a difference in the types of thoughts that were in my awareness, the types of feelings I was experiencing on days that I didn't talk to myself in the mirror. It's very interesting how powerful that was for me. So yeah, if you haven't tried that, that's something new to try. If you've tried it before and you haven't done it in a while, maybe this is your calling to get back to it. I gotta get back to living life without the camera. I'm going to a concert. I'm seeing Kai Von in Tampa. It is February 16th. It's a Friday night and I'm going to a concert and I'm really excited. And yeah, if I could say one thing to the past version of me, you've got this. You're crazy. And I love you. And I don't want you to change. I want you to go as deep into life and the world around you as you can be, and let that change you. Stop trying to intentionally change. Stop getting into that headspace. You know that one I'm talking about. I said if I could say one thing, and I'm saying 5 things. But anyways, there's this headspace I used to get to a lot. And I kind of get there a little bit now, but I try to get myself out of it because I don't think it's helpful for me. It's this headspace where I'm like, it feels like gears are turning. It feels like I'm configuring something. It feels like this. It feels so uncomfortable. And I'm like trying to change what I'm doing and like how I'm expressing myself like in my head somehow. And I can't do that. Like, that's not gonna really do anything. The thing that's gonna do something is embodiment. And so I try to pay attention to myself when I get into that headspace and be like, girl, you're gonna change by doing, you're gonna change by living. You can't just like sit in your space and be like, okay, like, I don't know if that made any sense or if anyone watching this can relate to that, but like, yeah, that's another thing I'd say to my past self. I'd say, stop doing that thing. You know what I'm talking about. Just get in the world, get out into the world and live. And don't judge yourself when you're not out in the world living, because you're still in the world living. You know what? You're in the world living no matter what you do. You don't need to do anything. I feel like my past self, if she heard this right now, she'd probably want me to shut up and just give her a hug or something. So yeah, that's the end of that, whatever that was. That was my little answer to the question, what would I tell my past self? So yeah, I don't know why that came up. It's so cool to just let myself be with this camera and this microphone and these headphones and just see what comes through to share with you. So thank you for experiencing space and time with me, and I can't let it go that I just said, I should have said, thank you for experiencing space and time with me. And you might not even have noticed that, but like, I started this video talking about being a perfectionist and a creative. So like, you know what I mean? It's like one little thing. And I'm noticing, and I'm like, ah. But creativity is not perfect, and perfection is in creativity. All right, goodbye for real. I love you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you and connect with you more soon.